Freda Evans is a woman who gives much to her community. She's come to terms with the many lifestyle changes she's had to make.
But she's disappointed that agencies working in the disability sector have often failed to accommodate her needs as a Māori woman.
With young children around, work is never dull for Freda Evans. Freda's the administration manager of Whaia Te Mataranga Kohangareo in Mangere.
I'm blessed that I've got those things that can keep my mind occupied and not allow me to go into those dark times. And when you've got 25, 28 tamariki that are kind of dependent on you, you've got to keep it real.
18 years ago, she was diagnosed with Pompei's disease, a rare genetic condition. Before her diagnosis, Freda had been ill for many years with headaches and general lethargy and weakness. She'd been searching for answers through the health system, but often her symptoms were dismissed as a psychological reaction to her divorce.
I'd kind of gone through the separation, the divorce, and was kind of getting on with my life, but I knew that it was more than just depression that was making me sick, and I was sick.
Freda's health took a dramatic turn for the worse, and she was admitted to Middlemore Hospital, where Dr. Andy Veal was able to provide answers.
The reason that I was asked to see her as a respiratory specialist is that she had a high blood carbon dioxide level. So that indicates that the lungs weren't blowing off carbon dioxide well enough. And then, as I recall it, I was standing in the corridor talking to some students, and I saw Freda walking down the corridor. Just have a seat, Freda. I'll put your crutch out of the way. She had what we call the catwalk waddle. And it's a characteristic walk of somebody whose muscles around the pelvis and hips are weak. Well, once we knew that this was a muscle weakness problem, it's then just a matter of working out which of the muscle disorders might have been causing the weakness. All right, let's have a listen to your back.
Further tests revealed the underlying cause of Freda's complex health problems.
They were quite sure that I had acid maltase glucogen deficiency. And I went, oh God, what's that? And then he told me. And I went, oh, okay, so how do you cure that? And there was dead silence.
And to have a name to put to it is reassuring. But then to be told that there is no therapy available, that takes a little while to get your head around.
I was happy that they found it. That was what was really wrong, that I wasn't depressed and that I wasn't psychotic and I wasn't all of those ugly things. But then I was sad. I was sad.
So that you're not expanding the bottom parts of the lung properly?
Yeah.
And that's something that we expect, and you've always had that.
Will it go away?
No.
No. Okay. Damn.
Okay.
Pompei's disease is a progressive neurological condition. There's no known cure. All doctors can do is manage the disease, which will see her become increasingly weak. Freda's tried various support agencies as a way of meeting other people facing similar challenges. She's often been disappointed at their approach in meeting the needs of Māori. In one incident, Freda attended a retreat far from her own tribal boundaries. Before the event, she asked organisers if there'd be a welcoming ceremony.
I didn't ask once, I asked about 10 times. Would they pohiri us? And I said, even if, the Europeans or the Asian or whoever it is that were going to be part of that retreat didn't want to participate, I knew there were going to be other Māoris that were attending.
The pulpuri didn't eventuate, and Freda cites this as just one example of a widespread failure to acknowledge the needs of Māori.
But if they're providing support services, then they need to be user-friendly in every way, culturally, because I know I've certainly been part and parcel of all those agencies now, and they're not.
Freda wants support agencies to be aware of the needs of their Māori clients, but her main support network is her extended whānau.
It's had a big impact, huge impact on not just on our immediate family, but our, like you said, our extended family. Because like a lot of Māori families or families like ours, if anything happens to one person, it happens to us all.
Nothing in life is a walk in the park. You have trials, you have tribulations, you've just got to roll with the punches, I think. And just, live life.